Hi everyone, welcome to this edition of Essential Oils Are Not Fairy Dust, but they can help you improve your health. And today I'm going to do this really neat experiment for you. So it's actually going to be kind of a quick video compared to sometimes. But anyway, so what is something that you could do that would be super simple but yet have a really great effect on your health? Oh, and I want to say that the winner from last week is Leah Jardin. So congratulations, Leah. I'll be sending you a 5 milliliter bottle of lavender essential oil. So hi Dee, hi June. So when you join in, just comment so that I make sure that you're here. And later on, I'll tell you what you're gonna win this week. Hi Kathy. So something that you can do that's super simple and easy. And did you know that something like 70% of our immune health comes from our gut? So it's really important, hi Jessica, to have good gut health. So this is something that I have been learning about. And also, I'm gonna show you about one of doTERRA's products that I think is really awesome and I think everyone should have and use in their home. Okay, so anyway, this is oatmeal. Hi June. I made 2 bowls of oatmeal. And I'm gonna take one of doTERRA's Terrazyme caplets and I'm going to put it in one of the bowls of oatmeal. So Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme complex that doTERRA sells, and I think it's super awesome. And I'll tell you a few of the reasons why I think that. So here's a cap. So I'm gonna sprinkle it in my very dry and very gloppy oatmeal. So I have like 1 bowl that's gonna just be the oatmeal that I'm not going to have it in. So this is the one with it. I'm gonna stir it. As you can see, it's really dry and clumpy. So we're gonna see what the enzyme complex does compared to the one that's not gonna get the enzyme. So I've never done this before, and it's probably completely crazy of me to get on a live video and try it for the first time ever, but I just saw a friend do it the other day, so I was like, okay, I'll be crazy and get on a live video and try it out. So I'm gonna stir this. I'm just gonna keep stirring this here. Okay, so why would you wanna take an enzyme complex? Well, for starters, our soils have been so depleted from conventional farming, and I'm going to speak mostly conventional farming, and I feel like I can pick on conventional farming some because I was a conventional farmer all my life until I started having babies. So, and I didn't know this, and the funny thing is my aunt had told me years ago that organic vegetables have more vitamins and minerals than conventional food, and I just was like, okay, Hazel, that's whatever. I went to Cornell. I went to Cornell University, and they never mentioned that, you know. So that was as much credence or credibility as I gave that statement. So anyway, I'd heard that years ago, and then since we stopped farming and my dad was sick and stuff, I just started looking for more natural options. And I had read a book about how our soils were depleted and our foods just don't have the same vitamins and minerals that it used to have. And also that another thing that they're lacking is enzymes. So since we've depleted our soils so much, there's just lacking in a lot of the things that there used to be more of in the soil. So anyway, I'm stirring this up. I should probably stir some, because it's getting easier to stir already. I'll stir some in the other one to see if that gets easier to stir. So mine's not as gloppy as my friend made. Oop, I'll move that because that's gonna. Yep, I should have made it more gloppy. Hers was really gloppy. But anyway, so it's dry. Not much it's just kind of sticky and dry. So I'm going to keep stirring the other one because I want to show you what happens when you add enzymes. So one of the things that also happens when you eat and processed foods, all the enzymes that you would normally have, and I apologize for the video, I'm not used to doing it here, all the enzymes you would have are processed out. So when you cook something or bake something, or when it's processed, you are losing some of the enzymes that were in that food already. So when you have something like wheat, and then you process it to make crackers, you're pretty much processing all of the vitamins and minerals and enzymes out of there. They do a lot of times add in synthetic vitamins and minerals back into it, but those aren't good for you, and you're also still missing the enzymes. So a lot of times, whether we know it or not, processed foods are really hard on your body to digest. And one thing that people actually see a lot of, besides the rise of celiac over the this is like now, it's now getting moister and it's getting super easy. This is like super easy to stir now. So I'm gonna stir the other one that doesn't have the enzyme to see if that gets like super easy to stir too and softer. So with the rise of celiac, and also one thing that people really have a hard time digesting, kind of a lot of times across the board, is milk. And that's because it's been so processed that it has lost the natural enzymes that are naturally in there. So I had done some reading about milk, and milk has a naturally occurring enzyme called lactase in it. And when it's processed, that you lose that enzyme. So have you ever heard of the product called Lactase? What they have done, and it's called, and they advertise it as lactose-free milk. And that is definitely one way to look at it. I always wondered how they got the lactose out of the milk. I thought that was really strange, and I wondered what they did to the milk to get the lactose out. So this is still sticky. It hasn't really gotten any moisture. So I'm gonna keep stirring the one with the enzyme to see what happens with that. Okay. So what do they do to the lactate to make it so they have the lactose out of the milk? Because the lactose is what is, people say they're lactose intolerant. So that's the part of the milk that they have trouble digesting. So what they've done to the lactate is they have added lactase. I'm trying to make sure I have the right words here. They added lactase, which is an enzyme, and that digests the lactose in the milk. So all they've done is taken an enzyme, which naturally is occurring in the milk, and added it back into the milk after it's processed. So if you have the opportunity to have raw milk, it already has that naturally occurring enzyme in there, and it's easier to digest. So the lactase has digested all the lactose in the milk. So that's the story with that. So anyway, this, I'm hoping this translates on the video, because this is just really gotten mushy, and it seems like I had cooked this longer. This is the one with the enzyme in it, and I'll keep stirring. So what the enzymes do is they just help your stomach. They give your body some more enzymes to help break down food. And the point of this is to show you that you can even actually see it with the oatmeal, that it's actually breaking down the oatmeal right now while I'm stirring it, as compared to this one. And I hope you can see the difference, because this one still has a lot. It just looks whole, and this one's starting to break down. And I wanted to share this fun thing with you, and I don't have any in the house to do this with, but I was told that one time a family put some Terrazyme capsule. They open it up and they put it in their baby's bottle, and then they put the bottle with the formula in it in the refrigerator. And anybody that's ever had formula, you know, when you shake it up, it's all cloudy. So they put it in the refrigerator and left it overnight. So they go in the next morning and the bottle's clear. The enzymes had digested broken down all of the formula that was in the bottle. So that's pretty impressive. And I can't do that experiment because I don't have any formula in the house and I'm not gonna go buy any. But anyway, so if anybody wants to try that experiment, you can let me know because I think that would be pretty interesting. So anyway, I can totally tell the difference with this, and I have no idea if you'll be able to tell on camera. So this is the Terrazyme, yes, D, that's correct. So I really love the Terrazyme because it not only takes some of the pressure off of your stomach to digest food that doesn't have enzymes in it, like the processed foods, but it also helps to get more of the vitamins. It breaks down your food that you're eating, so it helps to get more of the vitamins and minerals out of your food, the good food that you do eat. So all the food that you eat, it helps you to get more vitamins and minerals out of it. So I really like to take it because there are days where I just don't have a chance to eat very much, or I'm really picky about what I'm eating because I want to make sure it's good and I want to get all the vitamins and minerals out of it that I can. And then there's days like today where I don't eat that well and my body can just use a little extra help digesting my food. So it's not the Digestive caps, it's the Terrazyme, just the Terrazyme Enzyme Complex. So I don't know if you saw at the beginning that it comes in these capsules, kind of like the veggie caps. I just pulled it apart and I dumped one on the oatmeal. So that I was hoping to show you, and you guys will have to let me know how it translates on the video. You're welcome. If you can tell that this one is the one that doesn't have the enzyme in it. And I apologize. Anyway, it's a long story about where I am for my video tonight. Anyway, and then this one, it just looks different. It's softer. It stirs super easy. It basically looks like I cooked it longer compared to the other one. So they both started out the same. And I'd actually like to see how much more liquid it gets. But it's nice and soft now. Nice and soft and clumpy like I was supposed to start with before. Oh, you can tell, good. I'm glad you can tell. So yeah, this is the one with the enzyme. And then this is the one without the enzyme. And I just like to stir it so you guys don't think it's the stirring that is making it look like it's been cooked more. I don't think stirring could make it look like it's cooked more, but anyway. So that's the Terrazyme, and that's some of the interesting things I had been learning about enzymes that I wanted to share with you. The other product that I really, really love that's so super easy for you to take for your gut health is the PB Assist, which is over here. The PB Assist and the PB Assist Junior. And I kind of had wanted to let my kids stay up and help me. I wanted them to do the stirring, actually. I thought they'd really like it, but they love this PB Assist Junior. Like if they were here, and I think they did it on one of my other videos, they were asking for this. Hi, Connie. It's okay. You can go back and finish. You can start over again later. You can watch it. So my kids love this PB Assist Junior. It tastes super, super good. Like I even like eating it for a treat. They say it tastes like a pixie stick. I haven't had a pixie stick in so long, but honestly, it tastes super sweet and it's really yummy and the kids love it. So this is a probiotic and I love adding good bacteria into our diets to help our bodies are fighting fungi and bacteria and viruses all the time. I like adding in good stuff so that, it's kind of like an analogy that I'd heard during convention when they were talking about something. They were talking about omegas actually, but it kind of applies for this as well. Like if you have a soccer team and you have 15 players on one team and 1 player on the other team, what do you think's gonna happen? Yeah, that 1 player is gonna get overwhelmed. So that's why I like to add in the good bacteria, because you either want to even out the odds, or you want to make the good bacteria be the 15 and the bad bacteria be the 1, with that soccer analogy. So this is the no enzyme bowl of oatmeal. And then I'm going to go back and stir the one with the Terrazyme in it some more. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, so anyway, I thought it was super funny that, you know, as Americans, we just want to take a pill to have it fix everything. And tonight I'm telling you, yes, take a pill, because it doesn't fix everything, but it helps. So I found the irony to be kind of funny in the whole thing. So anyway, so for this week's giveaway, I'm going to give away a week's supply of the Terrazyme. So someone that's watching can try this out at home. So you can try out the Terrazyme to see if you notice any difference. The big difference I've always noticed with taking the enzyme versus not when I have a meal. So I like to take it, ideally you take it with every meal, so you take 3 a day. So I'm gonna give away 21 of the Terrazyme. So ideally, you would take 1 at every meal, and then, so the way I've noticed that the Terrazyme has worked for me is, if I eat something that normally upsets my stomach, and I take the Terrazyme, it either doesn't upset my stomach at all, or it doesn't upset it as much as it used to. So that's actually how I first noticed that the Terrazyme was working, and then the more I read about it, the more I think it's amazing and awesome, and that everybody should take them. So hence doing the video. So this is the Terrazyme oatmeal, starting to look like instant oatmeal maybe. So these were old-fashioned oats that I had done. I was trying to make them dry, but I was supposed to make them so they stuck together. And then this is what we started with. So if you want to enter the drawing, make sure you comment on the video. And also, if you would like to share this video, if you know of people who would benefit from this video, or that they could use some help with their gut issues, go ahead and tag them, and you can get an extra entry that way. And also, if you want to share this video or share my page, I'll give you an extra entry as well. So anyway, this was a super quick video this week, and I hope you join me another time. So if anybody has any questions, oh, I did want to tell you, I had looked up the price of the Terrazyme, so I could tell you guys that when you do doTERRA's vitamins, which eventually I will do a video on because they're just also awesome. It's an you can have 3 add-on items when you buy their vitamin pack. And you can get the Terrazyme and the PB Assist for $20 each as an add-on item. I think the Terrazyme is $37.50 if you buy it by itself. It was a few months ago, back in July, when they had those BOGO offers. They did the Terrazyme, like you bought the Terrazyme and then you got a DigestZen bottle for free. They don't usually do, like, they always mix up their products, so the next time they have a BOGO, they won't be probably doing the Terrazyme again. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that instead of $37.50, if you do the vitamins, you can add it on. And then I did not look up the PB Assist, but I can. If you want me to, I can look it up and see how much it is. So the probiotic is the good bacteria, and the reason I like doTERRA's probiotic so much, and it's actually in both of them, the PB Assist Junior, which is for kids and adults really, and the PB Assist, is that it's got this really cool coating on it, and it gets down into your gut instead of just having the bacteria get eaten up by your stomach. It's encoded so the bacteria can get down into your intestines where it's needed. So So I think that's pretty cool. I think I had some oatmeal. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Wendy. Yeah, I think everybody should have this too. Wow, that's great. Yes, please, if you are using either of these products and you notice the difference, please comment. I know that I love them, and I love sharing about these great solutions with others. So thank you all. Good night.